Someone have a car accident that you're aware of?
Yeah, I don't know if I can talk about it.
I don't want to be rude with what I'm about to say, but I'm going to say there's no car accident.
My wife recently left me.
It's not your time to dim your light, and it's not your time to give up. This is not the time for those actions.
Anele and the club
on 947.
Life just moves so fast and there's so much happening, and everyone, when I say to you, everyone is going through something. Please believe me. Do not think that you're the only one going through something. You are new to the problem. The problem is not new to the world. Just share and let's see how Cindy can help you out. She's the ultimate healer. 011-8838-947. I'm not going to waste any more time. Cindy, welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
As always, Tammy's on the line. Tammy, Cindy's all yours. Good morning.
Good morning, good people. Good morning, Cindy. I hope you guys are good. Look, man, I'm in a bit of a pickle. Job ended a few months ago. I'm expecting a baby soon. And my partner's also unemployed, so I'm in a bit of a pickle.
First thing, has your grandmother passed on?
My grandmother from my father's side passed on in 2020. My grandmother from my mother's side is still alive.
So it's granny from your father's side is saying you need to forgive your dad elements. You're feeling like you're always setting up for failure, and that's because there's fear inside you, and the fear is about daddy figures or dad elements that are maybe not always there as they should have been there for you. The turnaround is fantastic. I'm going to be very optimistic and say between September, December, a job comes up. It's a short-term solution. It's not exactly what you want. It is short-term just to start bringing money in. There's also someone who will donate something to you for the baby, so don't stress. There's miracles always around the corner, so don't stop believing. You're a powerful person with prayer, so your grandmother is validating, bring prayer back into your life again and don't give up on this. So it could be something with driving or something with transport initially that you get yourself into, and then something into administration again, and then management. So your move once you're in is quite fast. May next year, the 9th, is a highlight for changes in your career, as in fast. But short-term solution, there's something very short-term. It's something with driving or transportation. It's between September and December. Money's going to flow. Relax. The baby was a blessing.
Thank you very much.
Does that make you feel better, Tammy?
It does make me feel a bit lighter, man. It's been a hectic year, so it does make me feel lighter.
Congratulations on the baby. We wish you guys the best.
Yeah, and let go of that fear of failure, and because you didn't feel good enough for your dad. You got to let that go because it keeps coming back at you. There's no umoti, there's no umona, there's nothing blocking you. So relax.
Okay, no, thank you very much.
Jeez. Okay, we're going through to Mags. Mags, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Cindy and the team. Thank you so much. I'd really love to know if there's any hope in salvaging a past relationship of mine, or if I need to cut emotional ties and just completely move on.
Max, you're a people pleaser. Sorry.
Yeah.
And you forget your boundaries.
Yes.
And what's going on? You're always out there saving everyone who's ever saving you.
Correct.
I'm going to smack your bumbalums. The connection that's coming through for me is strong from like a motherly energy. So I don't know if this is someone who was like a mentor, mother figure for you that's passed on, but it's a mother energy. It could be a granny, great-grandmother. Someone is just, yeah, there we go. She held on for as long as she could because she was trying to teach the family how not to give up. So there was serious illness, but she held on tight. I mean, like she's a dog with a bone. She's just not giving up. And
100%.
She's saying to you, as much as we're all saying, don't give up in love, sometimes going back to salvaging the past, is it really good for you? Because you're about growing and going forward and not repeating patterns from the past. So I'm all about don't give up. Believe in love. Go for love. Love is in the air. It's coming to you. But a connection maybe is just to say to you, you're growing so fast. It's time to look to the future. Granny's saying, I never gave up on who I was. You seem to give up a lot on who you are to please others.
Sure, yeah.
In your childhood, there was a lot of bullying, correct?
Yes.
Name calling, ugliness, a little bit overweight at the time as well, correct?
Yeah.
So weight is a big thing. Appearance is a big thing. Girl, the guy needs to love you for who you are, not for what everyone wants you to be. So I'm all about don't change me to be who you want me to be. Love me for who I am, and I'll change as I am. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I want you to look to the future now, and I want you to rebuild you, and I want you to try and grow. But most importantly, forgive your inner childhood because you did nothing wrong. You were surrounded by so many narcissistic people, so many trying to people please, to do your best. Even like you only found yourself, I'd say, after varsity.
Yes.
Crazy, eh? Your granny's calling you a brown-eyed girl, so I don't know if you've got beautiful brown eyes.
It's just on me, yeah.
Yeah, so she's saying, my beautiful brown-eyed girl, you can do this. But I think there's a beautiful man coming. I saw someone cycling on the way to work. I didn't literally see someone cycling. I was driving on the way here and I saw in my vision a guy cycling.
Yeah.
So this dude likes the outdoors. Get ready. It's hiking. It's nature. It's fun. But he's loving you for who you are. He's attracted to your sensey personality of who you are. He comes in a whirlwind where you don't realize it's coming. And I think he's either afraid of bees or he had a bee sting and he's allergic to them.
Okay. Okay.
Very tense.
Yo, Max,
Wow.
girl, out with the old and in with the new. Sting like a bee, Muhammad Ali. Sulu, good morning. I don't want to waste any time. Cindy's yours.
What's the question?
Morning, Anele and the team. Morning, Cindy. I would like to connect to my late mother. She passed away quite a long time ago, and I've only dreamt of her like twice or three times. And also my side hustles, I always start something and then I end up leaving it, getting bored or...
Yeah, you know what it is. Your mind just goes overtime. You're quite gifted. You're very prophetic. Sometimes go through the church, not twice a ring, because that's not the calling. It's more prophetic and profound in the dream visitations, prayer, that type of level. Number 2, Mom says that she's grateful for the grave site and where she's been laid to rest. She is at peace. It was her timing to pass. There was nothing that could have been done to have changed that. There was no foul play with her passing. Her death was sudden and unexpected, but there was no foul play. Heart, chest, lungs, can't breathe properly, so that's where your mom's struggles were coming in. Heart-related issues. Do you connect?
Yes.
All right. The other thing is Mom was complaining either about her back being sore or her leg being sore, so she strained with walking. Do you connect
Her
with
legs.
this? There we go. So there was bad circulation already in the legs. I'm getting cramp in the legs, which is showing me bad blood circulation. So Mom is definitely saying she's at peace. She loves that you kept her dresses.
Okay.
She says that you wear them when you miss her or you hold on to them when you miss her.
Yes.
And no one knows that. It's something just between you and her. You also think you're going mad because you talk to her all the time when no one's around.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah. She says
That is true, yes.
She says you're trying to diet.
I haven't been successful.
Yeah,
in
relax.
that.
So don't now create a business out of food necessarily. That's not kind of where I'm going with this. But food is your passion and you do love food.
Yes, it is. Definitely, yes.
Okay, so experiment a little bit first with playful eating and eating for the soul. And maybe that's how you're going to lose the weight as opposed to the pressures of what we're supposed to and not supposed to eat. Everything will work out fine. Did someone have a car accident that you're aware of? Mom's showing me a car accident.
Not that I know of, but I don't know if I can talk about it on air. But there is something that we were told about a car accident, but it hadn't happened.
So I don't want to be rude with what I'm about to say. Please respect me. I'm going to go against whoever told you anything like that, and I'm going to say there's no car accident.
Okay.
And I'm also going to go against things saying someone tried to put fear and anxiety into your space. Watch who you get your consultations and readings from. And I'm going to say to you, believe and trust. I am rerouting this right now as we speak. There is no car accident. There is no fear. Enjoy, have the confidence, and move forward. You are well protected by Mom. I think she'd seriously come in and sort of boot anyone out the space. Side hustles, let's go. You're creative. You've got to be in your creative space. I'm seeing a lot of color. I'm seeing clothing, fashion, and bringing it all into your vibe. I think a pop-up store would be quite fantastic. And then if you want to bring...
I'm actually busy with crocheting.
And crochet is like the thing of the thing right now. Do pot plants and, you know, those things for pot plants?
I work in the landscaping industry as well, plants and... Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, okay, so bring in pot plants for the plants, etc., etc. That's the one thing that's coming in. We're going to have a pop-up store. We're going to have clothing and accessorizing with crocheting. That's coming up. And then let's add some elements with your food later. Coffee.
Okay.
Gluten-free cupcakes, yada, yada. That can come in later. A second thing I want you to look at is if in the landscaping, maybe some garden refuse, garden service, It'll carry a
Yeah,
good
that is
money
exactly
flow.
what I'm feeling now, currently.
Yeah, it'll carry a good
awesome.
money flow. It's going to have its ups and downs. The pop-up store is going to be good. Crocheting, lots of fun. If anyone saw me in studio right now, my hands are just going because I'm so excited with your
Yes, she's so
creativity.
excited for you. Tulu, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be
And
okay.
wear
Thank
those
you so
dresses
much.
of moms. She's rooting. There's no
Thank
car
you,
accident.
thank you.
Let's go forward.
Oh, that
Thank
must be
you
so
so much.
amazing to get that weight taken off your shoulders.
Yeah, exactly.
'Cause now
Imagine.
now you're holding yourself back and you can't do things probably because you're anticipating this car accident. Meanwhile, there's no car accident. We waste no time. Hello, Kuma. This is Cindy.
Hi.
Yes.
Hi.
So I want to know if I should go ahead with the wedding in December. There's a traditional wedding that I need to do in December. I want to know if I should go ahead with it. And should it be a big thing or a small thing?
So there's someone you are not trusting 100%.
Yeah.
I think we should clear that air, speak and communicate clearly first. It's not that I don't think getting married wouldn't be a good idea. I just feel that there is a lot of tensions. It's making you second guess yourself. It's giving you anxiety and you haven't been sleeping.
Okay.
So I'm not saying don't. All I'm just saying to you is it doesn't have to be as big and elaborate, but what I am concerned about more so is there's a lack of communication happening right now. And I think that if we wanted to strengthen our lives, families, partnership, and way forward, we need to strengthen the communication side. And if we can do that, you're going to have a lot more strength in how you feel, because right now you're second guessing yourself a lot. You're also blaming yourself for things that actually aren't even your fault.
I don't know.
Yeah, see that whole second guessing, that whole anxiety, that stress. It's not saying don't go with it. We're saying go for it. We're just saying maybe you need to communicate to who you're communicating to about how you're feeling, because people are taking advantage of your feelings and overriding you.
Okay.
Okay, come on.
Okay, Kuma.
Thank you.
Good luck. Kevin, you're the final call.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, my wife recently left me, or actually kicked me out the house with a tin of baked beans and told me to move on. I just want to know whether my future is still as bleak as it is now, because I'm in a really dark space at the moment. You know, I don't see a future at the moment. I'm negative over myself.
So, Kevin, I'm going to put my arms around you. I'm going to give you the biggest fat kiss. And I'm going to tell you how gorgeous you are. You're just like a teddy bear for me. And I'm going to say maybe the greatest blessing was your wife and you departing. Emotionally, mentally, how you're feeling now, she made you feel dependent on her. She made you feel as if the only thing you had was her, and almost like you weren't able to see anything else around you. Your days are going to get better. I'm going to go as far as saying I'm concerned about your mental health, and I am concerned about actions. This is not the time for those actions. Okay, this is the time to restart and rebuild again. I want you to hold on to my words, especially when you're in that point of wanting to give up the most. And I just want you to hold on to what I'm saying of don't do that right now.
Okay.
There's more coming. She's got a lot to answer for. She has a lot to actually apologize for. And right now, this is your time that I want to help build. I'm even happy to take your number after and chat with you in more detail. There's a connection of a cancer connection. Did someone pass from cancer?
My father did.
Yeah, Dad is stepping forward. And Dad is like putting a rainbow over your head, saying it's going to be okay. There's a pot of gold at the end of this. And even though you have that baked beans that she kicked you out with, I kind of feel like the beans can only but boil over and give you more. So what I'm trying to say in all of this is relax, breathe. You have been through so much trauma. You've been through so much betrayal. When Dad passed, it was a huge trauma for you, a huge abandonment. And you've always been that soft person because you've had to be the carer for your family. Does that make sense? You've always cared for everybody.
Thank you.
So Dad is saying to you right now, there's someone else. Even though you can't see it, don't worry about seeing it. It's going to come when you least expect it. But there's a lot of answering she needs to do. There's a lot of mind games and a lot of manipulation and narcissistic behavior of it's always your fault. You have more to live for now than what you ever did then because you were in a prison stuck. And now those doors have opened. And even though you can't see the rainbow at the end, it's there. Dad is saying to you, he will push you and guide you and guide you. It's not your time to dim your light, and it's not your time to give up. So I want you to hold on to my words. Not right now, every time you feel you're going to give up. There's more coming, and it's better than you realize.
Okay.
Oh, Kevin, we're sending you the biggest hug in the world. Please call this side out anytime and keep listening to us. At least we'll make you laugh.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Remember
Kevin.
one other thing. Life isn't happening to you. Life is responding to you. So remember that negativity and that pain. So you feel like everything's against you right now. It's actually not against you. You'll be surprised how many angels are coming in right now and are uplifting you. It's going to be more amazing than what you realize when you realize how many people are coming forward and loving you.
I needed that.
So you're supported by all of us, but you're also supported by angels and Dad. Look at Dad stepping forward out of nowhere. You didn't even ask for Dad and he came through. Miracles happen when you least expect it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I think that's the theme, eh? Miracles happen when you least expect it.
Everyone is in a moment, and it's almost like, you know, you don't know whether to go back. Because even with the lady who was asking, must she go back to her ex?
Yes.
You know, the one, must I get married? Everyone is they're in a funk. They don't know, do I go forward or do I go back?
Absolutely.
So what's the theme? Miracles happen when you least expect it, and go forward.
Just
take that step forward.
When you're unsure, just hold on. Something is about to happen.
I want to fast forward a month because Cindy will be here at the end of next month, right? Because that can't happen quick enough.
Last Friday of September, Cindy Kruger will be back. Your Instagram handle, Healing with Angels, eh?
Healing with Angels and cell phone digits.
Go for it, please.
072 149 8707.
I'm going to give it again. 072 149 8702.
07.
Hi. Oh, Dima wrong. Okay, let's go again. 072 149 8707.
Anele and the club
On 947.